This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
White supremacy has been at the foundation of this country's infrastructure since the first enslaved Africans arrived on the shores of Jamestown, Virginia in 1619, and it continues to have a lasting impact in this country. Racial division has defined America, and race continues to dominate the American psyche like no other. In fact, race is so embedded in the DNA of America that most of us are unaware of how deeply it affects how we live, move, and breathe. While the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, the Civil Rights Acts of 1866 and 1964, the Voting Rights Acts of 1965, and the Fair Housing Act of 1968 provided necessary legislation and policy to give African Americans basic civil rights, these policies did not address the underlying fundamental problem of why we needed to create legislation to address these issues in the first place: white fear. Why is it so important to understand white fear? Without a proper understanding of this pulsating insanity and the history behind it, we will continue to be blindsided every time white fear inevitably rears its head. I define white fear as the unwillingness to share power and resources and allow for the redefinition of America's morals, values, and principles. White fear is perpetuated by white Americans who are resistant to allowing America to live up to the promises of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. When I interviewed anti-racism educator Jane Elliott on my show Roland Martin Unfiltered in 2019, she summed up white fear brilliantly. Quote, "The problem with white people is not white innocence, nor is it white privilege. The problem is white ignorance. And until we get educated to the fact that we are not superior just because we have a lack of melanin in our skin, that's how long we will have this problem. No one is responsible for the past. We are all responsible for the present and the future that we're creating for ourselves and our children," unquote. Recognizing white fear isn't just about pointing out overt symbols of hooded Klan members and burning crosses. It's about calling out voter suppression laws, gerrymandering, redlining, predatory loans, underfunded school systems, gentrification, police brutality, and any other practices that prevent people of color from taking equal part in the American dream.